Topic 1: Supreme Court ruling, tariff refunds, and legal fights. The Supreme Court struck down broad tariffs imposed under the IEEPA, ruling that tariff authority belongs to Congress and curbing unilateral presidential tariff powers. That decision has increased pressure on Congress to reassert control over trade policy, prompted bipartisan backlash, including a House resolution voiding Canada tariffs, and could create defections in the GOP ahead of midterms. The Trump administration responded by imposing temporary tariffs under Section 1 in 2022, which require congressional approval to extend, and members of the Senate Democratic Caucus have proposed legislation to refund roughly $175 billion collected under the IEEPA, with similar bills in the House but slim prospects in a Republican-controlled Congress. The court left refund calculations to lower courts in CBP, a process officials warn could take years and be legally complex. Meanwhile, companies including FedEx, Costco, and Revlon have filed suits seeking full refunds with interest, making this both a legal and political minefield with major business uncertainty. Topic 2: Big Tech AI investments, chip deals, and industry tensions. Meta expanded GPU sourcing beyond NVIDIA by signing large multi-vendor deals with AMD to buy MI450 GPUs and AI-optimized CPUs up to about 6 gigawatts, with an initial 1 gigawatt, and performance-linked warrants potentially vesting up to 160 million shares as Meta diversifies suppliers to reduce data center expansion risk. Wall Street remains skeptical about NVIDIA's blowout AI revenue outlook, questioning whether hyperscalers with their capex will remain at peak levels, whether TSMC capacity constrains supply, and whether demand is durable despite NVIDIA's product and M&A moves to defend its lead. Anthropic is simultaneously scaling enterprise tools, Claude Cowork integrations for Excel, PowerPoint, and industry plugins, and accusing several Chinese AI firms of large-scale distillation or extraction of its models, raising IP, security, and regulatory concerns. Big tech firms are pouring hundreds of billions into AI infrastructure, reshaping data center, chip, power, and supply chain dynamics, and Amazon separately committed about $12 billion for a Louisiana AI data center campus, including local infrastructure investments and cooling water strategies. Topic 3: Geopolitics, oil, shipping costs, and Panama-Mexico disruptions. Brent and WTI have climbed near 7-month highs, Brent $72.12 per BBL, WTI per 66 to 67 BBL, as rising U.S.-Iran tensions and the risk of broader Middle East conflict have added a 3 to 4 BBL risk premium, with traders hedging against worst-case scenarios amid embassy staff withdrawals and diplomatic strain. VLCC tanker rates have surged about 3 times year-to-date levels, reaching roughly $70,000 per day on China routes, driven by higher shipping demand, war risk insurance costs, and fleet availability shifts, while Middle East exports ran above 19 million barrels per day in February, adding logistical pressure. Panama's Supreme Court invalidated C.K. Hutchison's concession, and the government seized the Balboa and Cristobal ports, granting temporary operating rights to APM MSC. C.K. Hutchison plans to contest the move, and international legal disputes and geopolitical tensions between China and other powers are intensifying. In Mexico, the killing of cartel leader El Mencho sparked violence, port and road blockades, and cruise cancellations and reroutings by lines like Princess and Norwegian, disrupting tourism flows and prompting travel advisories. Together, these events heighten regional shipping and travel uncertainty, though SPR reserves and alternative supply routes provide partial buffers. Topic 4: Peter Attia exits CBS amid Epstein-related email revelations. Peter Attia resigned from his CBS News contributor role after Department of Justice released emails tied to Jeffrey Epstein included multiple messages bearing his name, and CBS and Attia said the role was new created and had not become active. The disclosed emails contained